Hello, everybody, and I am doing the score run for today. I am at 110, 111, I don't remember at the moment, but we'll see how far we get today. Oh, dang it. He didn't let me place my camp. Oh, it looks like we got a world hop. Wait, why am I even getting into this? I need to get into a private world. That's right. You are the season score things that specifically you want to be in a private world to do, otherwise it's going to be really difficult to get those items. It sucks getting stuck on restriction again. I'm still trying to fix that. Yeah, my mules, I literally just name them like backpack and stuff. Okay. First off, we're going to start this. And I should use score boosters. And I'm actually going to open up a different camp that has the ability to generate board games. Yay!
The water calls. The urge.
Yep, let's go ahead and do your stuff real quick. I want to get that octopus in a bottle.
After ye. What you said.
That's the wrong one. It's for the moon. Go get the board games first, and then I'll open up that other camp. Ah! 113. And let's make a buttload of pipe guns real quick. Scrap all of them. Wrong thing. This is the one I wanted. Hey, yo, what? Run, I need more. But I think I know where to go to get more screws. And this will let me get all the caps real quick. Kind of funny, some of these things link directly into each other. I don't even remember getting those. Good enough. Oh, wait, I forgot to check. Or what he has. He's got screws. No screws. I believe that has a screw in it. Yep. No screws. Nope. Nope. There's one in there.
Please refrain from theft, looting, assault, murder, or trampling of flowers.
Really? Well, one of these guys better have extra screws. No.
Hello, I'm Alex. Welcome to the newsstand. It's so nice to have guests again. You have no idea how boring it's been here. What can I get you?
Oh, that's annoying. Are there any desk fans around here? I don't remember. No. Well, that's not good. Small chance that one of these things has screws. Very small chance. Being on restriction sucks.
Boy, there.
I didn't even do anything bad this
Welcome,
last time.
kids.
Of course, TikTok will only let me talk with robots about what's going on. And if they're anything to go off of like the robots in this game, they ain't too bright. That sucks. So I will have to world hop in a little while. Dang, that sucks. Just stupid. Burnt books. You know where to go to get burnt books. soap. Hmm. Nice. What? It stopped literally just before I went to the next one. That's BS. I could go after the Assaultrons. That's definitely a possibility. I can also go after cultists, catch fish, or anglers. And I gotta get the stuff to make grilled fish. I don't even know where that is. You know what? I'll do fish and then cultists. How about that? That sounds good. It doesn't even push me out to the people that I know when it puts me on restriction like this, and it just sucks. Because I can't even find me on the phone right now if I wanted to. Ugh. Somebody pops on, but man, this sucks. What a waste of it. At least you can't lose your bobber like in real life. Or your hook, because those would suck too. Oh my god, can you imagine if we actually had to replace hooks in this game? Heck, I've never caught two junk items back to back before. That one was easy. And TikTok won't even respond to me. Extra customer service it's supposed to. Alright, let's get Cultist one off the list.
aren't you supposed to be fishing?
Oh, cool, I got one of the things. Here's the real question. Finally get the advanced dragline? No. No, I did not. Another fucking coffee table. Ah! I just want the advanced dragline. I only get one chance every day to try and get it, and that sucks. I don't want to resort to doing what I've seen other people do, where you've got all your extra characters running it all, so. There should be like more than 3. I mean, I'll load back in a little bit and go get another 3 and another 3 and another 3, but that's just annoying. Let's see if any of these guys got ballistic fiber. Otherwise, I need to like hunt down Mothmen, and that's not easy.
Violation of hotel policies may result in detention, removal, and/or
Yeah, no, he's actually got it. Let's see, what do I need to make grilled fish? Need salt. Need fish bits. Leave Helvetia has salt. I don't get salt very often, if you can't tell. My cooking in game is very, very, very basic. If it doesn't let me just make it, I don't make it. Pepper. No, you missed me. only care if they got stuff that can be turned into screws on them. Yo, good to see you, Joe. You got 5 years of free food? That's crazy. So I take it you finally got your settlement. Thank you for joining. Like, no, seriously, I'm on restriction right now, so I was afraid nobody was going to join this time. It's great to hear you got the settlement from DoorDash, right? Not Grubhub. Damn, that's really good. Shoot, makes me want to try and order a bunch of stuff and hope that they mess up. That's a really good settlement, man. Can't decide which part of that's better, 10,000 or 5 years of free food. Probably the 5 years of free food. 10 G's is really nice, but 5 years of free food could add up to a lot more. Like, depending on how that's particularly worded, there's a good chance that I'd be eating delivered food for every meal for the next 5 years. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, otherwise you could really, really take advantage of that, and that would not be good for DoorDash. So I'll at the same time F them. Has a screw. The desk fan has a screw. Looking for more salt. It's still pretty cool though, man. I've been doing pretty good. Long day of cutting down and clearing 5 acres of stuff. Doing the fire prep bit right now, like anti-fire prep bit for my job. It's that time of year. And while we're not having a heat wave where I am, it is so ridiculously dry that if you don't put on some type of moisturizer on your hands, they're going to be bleeding by the time you go to eat lunch. How have you been? I mean, I see you got your stuff, so probably pretty good. Now you don't have to deal with that stupidity anymore. It's finally been solved. Yeah, today is running dailies, weeklies. Ooh, new quantum. Why are you doing that when you got free DoorDash? Get the pizza. How can they prove that you're just only you eating the food that's been ordered, right? I mean, I'm sure that if you were to like order enough food for more than one person, that'd be suspicious. But you could totally be ordering food for just you. I bet it is like chewing styrofoam right now. Hands. Hands are very mad at me today. Fucking holding on to a weed eater on max rev for close to 8 hours will do that, though. No, do I need more? I need more salt. I didn't get enough salt. You're kidding me, right? How much salt do you need?
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
Today's security status is red. Please take appropriate
no.
precautions.
This is Le Grand Gourmet.
So when you don't have salt,
Sauce with refined
you gotta be
garlic.
kidding me.
I imagine you are more accustomed to
You put sugar on chicken. Are you trying to join the Wilford Brimley Club? Don't worry, I've almost joined it a couple times myself by accident. Oh, fucking Chantec make me sleepy. No gusto. Says Bolton Greens has a bunch of salt spots. Oh, okay. You thought the salt was just sugar. I can. That's logical. I've accidentally done stuff like that. Oh, great. Now I gotta remember where the frick Bolton Greens is. There. I accidentally tasted laundry detergent once because I thought that it was a bowl of sugar. My dad used to keep everything in Tupperwares. I gotta tell you, it does not taste good. It tastes horrible. So when everybody was doing, or when there was that Tide Pod challenge thing going on, I was like, no way, that's true. That's gotta be fake. That stuff tastes so horrible. There's no way anybody could actually, like, consume it. That was a nasty little finger tap that I did. You know, I just wanted to taste it, and I went to taste it, and I was like, nope, that was a bad idea. Good thing though, my dad stopped keeping literally everything in Tupperwares. He never thought that the sugar and the laundry detergent looked very similar until I accidentally did that. And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, now I see it." Where is that coming from? Oh, it's up there. Hey, I'm getting away from your area. Keep sniping me. I thought I was far enough away. Oh my god, how'd you do that? Did you overcharge the battery or something? Oh, that was so close. Firework. Then that wasn't accident. That was non-accident. Sid from Toy Story saying that he accidentally blew up a bunch of toys. Okay, but what was your controller doing in between all of that? I don't believe you. Somehow your controller got too close to explosives. That's just weird. You could have told me that you had a Samsung incident and the batteries expanded and exploded. I'd believe that more. Oh, that is good then.
Please stand clear.
Kinda.
This is now a fire zone.
White Spring is fabulous this time of year. White.
I'm sorry, but I gotta destroy a bunch of Assaultrons. It's an achievement this week.
Guest security is. Security incident.
Or one more. One more.
Report.
Okay, perfect. workshops. Yeah, that makes sense to do in here. Hey, thanks for joining Pyro Guy. Hope you're having a good night out there. And most of the way done. Thanks for the likes. Most of the way done with the dailies and weeklies for this Tuesday. Honestly, think the thing that's gonna take the most time is getting the 3 different. My brain's gonna blank. Getting the 3 different workshops. Use that free DoorDash. I would. Often. That's one gone. Not a whole lot of them here this time, thank goodness. Yay. I am doing all of these in a private world because it makes it much easier to do some of the collecting things. Where? Show me where. Back there. Okay, let's get rid of that one. I could have sworn I already got that one. I did not. There we go. It just says you gotta claim 3. Not that you have to defend them for a long period of time. One. I learned my lesson about the junkyard. Have a good night too, man. Oh, it's all good. Heck, I'm honestly not sure how long I'll be on myself tonight. Probably just gonna finish this up and then get to bed as soon as I'm done. Jeez, they are just blasting me up. Seriously? Are they done? Jesus. You kidding? More? Oh, dear Lord. Ah. Jesus. Feel like I already need to set up a bunch of turrets here. Yeah, the good thing is I can build like 20 of these. Yo! Good to see you, Goth. No, I am not on Fallout 4. I am on 76. One of the things this week is to claim 3 workshops. And I have been having a hell of a time just trying to claim this one because every time I went to claim it, stuff kept shooting at me. Yeah, that's why I just put out all those turrets. I may have gone a little overboard with turrets just then. Hey, thanks for the likes. Okay, so that's 2. I need to get 1 more that isn't too difficult to defend. Or claim, I guess. Eastside Cabins is easy. you been today? I've had a kind of long one personally, but not too bad. I've been working on clearing 10 acres of all of its brush so we don't have to worry about wildfires this year. They pick up this year with how dry it's been. It's not bad. Yeah, well, in Arizona, I don't know if the rest of the country hears about them, but when they happen here, they can get really, really scary. And I work in a propane company, so if they get going bad, we have to evacuate all of our locations of all gas and trucks and tanks, and it is difficult. So we like to just, make it to where there's nothing to burn. I remember a couple years ago, literally being within like 300 feet of the fire and having to try and pull people's tanks from their houses so that it didn't rupture and explode in the wildfire. Not fun. That area is still not habitable from when it happened. Oh yeah, it's a real pain and it's terrifying. That's 3. Yay! Oh, lots of loose screws. Good. Thank you for all the likes. I really appreciate it. I'm fighting with TikTok still about getting off of For You live restriction recommendation. All they've got is computers talking to me. Let's see, do I finally have to jump into an actual world? Yeah. Oh yeah, that happens. I know exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes I'll go to take a nap with my little girls, and then when I wake up, I feel more tired than when I went to sleep the first time. It's a phenomena that I'll never understand. Taking a 2-hour nap, then waking up and be like, what year is it? Yeah, my backpack's cooler.
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
Yay, bulk screws, finally. Oh, let me buy screws. And then I sell you useless aid items. I knew what you were saying. It's all good.
Excitement of life in a post-apocalyptic hellscape by popular demand.
Oh, hey, homie. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hiatus? I'm not on hiatus. I'm still on restriction, though, from being in the For You live feed recommendations. You just stupid. I'll get out of that at some point. Oh, are you talking about me not being on yesterday? Dude, I'm taking Chantix to help with nicotine cessation, and that stuff makes me super duper drowsy. So it was very hard for me to even think about getting on yesterday, because it does not have predictable same level side effects from day to day. It's different every time. Which honestly sucks. I will as time goes on. I might end up needing to take this stuff for up to 3 months, they said. I hope that it doesn't take me 3 months to get completely over it. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to say, but I hope that it doesn't take me 3 months of being on this prescription to get over nicotine issues. Because it sucks. This is... It's similar to taking Zyrtec, but it makes you feel just so much worse. I think it does help with... No. No, I don't want to do that stuff anymore. I want to get off of nicotine-related things altogether. I got kids. I want to be around as long as I can with them. I also miss doing long-distance running, honestly. I want to, hopefully by next February, be able to do the Arizona Spartan race. I've always wanted to do one of them, but I got some issues. I'm sorry, Goth. I think I understand what you're saying. That really sucks. I'm sorry. But yeah, I want to get off of all that stuff altogether. That's why I'm taking drastic measures. 'Cause you know, I'm already on restriction, might as well say it. I've been hooked on that stuff since I was like 8 years old, off and on, and I just don't want it to take off too many years, you know? Ooh, I know where I can go get bubblegum right now without needing to level up. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Pretty sure.
The only time I miss being inside the vault is when the
You
weather's
see
bad.
my tools? Ah, never mind. I
Ah.
just spotted them.
Yeah, why not? Same time, that feels like a waste of bubblegum. Hey, thanks for joining, Matt. I think I've only got 2 things left.
Civilization is being rebuilt.
Oh, there's nobody at Beast of Burden. I'm not running that by myself. Okay, man. You have a great night, homie. Maybe I can find a server that isn't dead. Anybody else noticing that servers are just like nobody's active doing events right now? I'd love to do Test Your Metal. I love Test Your Metal. Can't run it by myself, but I love Test Your Metal. Everybody's so busy fishing that we're like completely missing doing events. Oh, it says that. That's funny. It knew what it was doing. There's nobody there. I can do Heart of the Swamp by myself. I can do Swarm of Suitors by myself. The frick? Moonshine Jamboree is a pretty fun one too. Man. I think we're gonna have a major update either this next season or the season after that. I'm honestly really feeling that we're about to get a huge extra lore drop, and probably something similar in size to the Skyline Valley drop update that came out. Thank you for joining, Stone Boy. I think we're also gonna get to fight something that's actually terrifying for once in the game. Oh my god. 5 more likes and we got 2,000. Thank you guys. I honestly think Test Your Metal is probably my favorite public event right now. Moonshine Jamboree would be a good second. And then I really I like Heart of the Swamp as my third because I know that I can do that one by myself. What did you say? Did it block you? Dude, I hate to say it, but I think that TikTok is upset because I'm just over 1,000 viewers, but then like my analytics at the end always say, but you have 98% more likes than people with your size audience, or you streamed longer than 99% of other people with the same audience. Oh man, that sucks. I'm really hoping that at some point we can do Super Mutants. That would be a lot of fun. Although I imagine that if you're doing Super Mutant, we're probably gonna get it cut you off again. We're probably gonna get a gigantic cut in like intelligence and charisma. I mean, I know that we already get a cut in charisma, but it's probably gonna get like almost down to 0 no matter what you have. It doesn't like whatever you're typing. That's weird.
Hey, it's good to see you again. The gladiators are heading back. My teammates are. I'll be in contact.
Place your bets, grab a
I wonder what you're saying that it doesn't like. Unfortunate thing is, I'm just gonna have to keep wondering. But there's not a whole lot of other things we could play as. We could be Scorched, maybe. It doesn't have to be a swear. It just can be something that it can construe as an insult, which is stupid.
It's time for round one. The bots you're about to see are courtesy of Bots Van Dam. Knock 'em dead.
So you have to think about ways to say it creatively. I don't know. It lets you say butter sausage. Got no problem with that. Brotherhood of Steel? That's my only guess. I don't know, maybe mutant itself can be construed as an insult. It doesn't make sense. I don't know what butter sausage means. I have to just take the first letters of those two words and guess that it means Brotherhood of Steel. We already can play as Brotherhood of Steel. Fine. Yeah, something that I'd like for them to institute, but I think that it would be too much. Something I'd like for them to do, but I think it might be a little too much for them to actually get away with doing, is I'd like for you to actually be able to fully endorse a faction and help them take over, or make it to where you can actually merge the raiders and the settlers into one mega group if you have high enough ally with both of them. I do have a Discord. It's the exact same name. Everything's the same name. I've actually been thinking about maybe streaming like anime and movies and stuff through my Discord once a week. I haven't made a choice on that yet, but like I got some things that I've realized some of the youngsters out there probably haven't seen that is actually influential in the anime community. Like Akira. Or the OG Dragon Ball. I don't know what to tell you, man. TikTok's weird about stuff sometimes. One thing I've thought about streaming through Discord is the original... Wow, that took a long ass time. The original Full Metal Alchemist series, because apparently it's been made illegal or something, and like there is nowhere that you can stream it anymore. Which I mean kind of makes sense because they really jumped the gun on making that one. Like, that's why it's got its own special ending and stuff that has nothing to do with the actual manga. I don't want to get the movies. You know, your charger feels like it's about to boom. But don't do that, especially if it's something from Samsung, because they actually do go boom. It will melt down and go boom. Seriously, no screws on any of them? Yeah, I've actually had one of my Samsung chargers go boom, but that was a few generations ago, back when I had a Droid Max. I really liked the Droid Max. That was a cool phone. It had like magnetic clip-on attachments that you can get for it. It had like these cool clip-on attachments. Were magnetic. They just attached right to it, and it would instantly know what attachment you put on it. I had the 4-day battery for it, and I had like a legit projector for it, and it was cool. I love that thing. The projector kind of sucked in the long run, though. Not gonna lie. You couldn't have it on like the maximum settings for longer than, I think it was like 45 minutes, or it instantly dimmed down. And running it for the length of a full movie, it might die. Like, it might straight up just burn out. Yeah, I know what an MP3 player is. I'm 35. Heck, my first not flip phone was the Juke. I don't know if you know what a Juke was, but it was like phone MP3 player. Specifically, that's what it was for, was music. And instead of flipping, it rotated out. And it was damn durable. You wouldn't think they were durable, but I like accidentally tossed that thing a few times, and it just skipped across the ground. And look at that. All the achievements are done. I only got to 117. I feel ripped off. TikTok is freezing. But that might be your internet, because I'm not getting any announcements of it having a problem. Yeah, I don't have any announcements of there being an issue with it. Maybe your phone's overheating. I don't know. I got really fast internet too. All of those would take so many times. Well, I don't know, man. definitely got one of the specials from that area. Uh, hmm. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. I am gonna go to bed. I am fighting with this medicine, and I hope to see you guys the next time I stream. You're all awesome. Thank you. And I will not be taking this stuff forever, but like these first couple months when it's still new to your system, I guess you have to adjust and stuff. Driving is dangerous right now. I have to pull over at least once every 30 minutes when I'm going out to location, or I start to nod off, and that's no fun. That's no fun. I'm not used to medicine that makes me super duper drowsy anymore. And no, energy drinks do not help. I've tried that. Neither does coffee. But have a good night, guys. Thank you for joining me.